picks him up, goes for that pick and step. His wrestler tries to lateral drop him again. Morrow puts him on his back from it, gets 2 back points. Morrow's going to win this match with a score of 7, maybe 8-2, depending on how many he gets, and the match is over. He gets 3 back points out of it, 8-2 final score. Morrow wins, takes 5th place in the state tournament.
So we're almost done with all the 5th place matches. Joe Carwin's up on mat number 7 now. Whew. What a flurry of action around here. Joe Carwin's a sophomore for the Brush Beat Diggers, taking on Jace Montoya from Sheridan, a 32-14 junior. Also need to be watching 3rd place matches for Marino at 113 pounds and 120 pounds. Akron has Reed Christensen going for 3rd place. Brush has Kyle Rosenbrock. Is that all?
Yep.
Kyle Rosenbrock going for 3rd place. Sterling with 2 3rd place matches. Colby Duncan at 106 pounds. Joel Contreras at 138.
Joe attempted his deep double leg, and he shot with his elbows out, and the Sheridan wrestler double underhooked him, and they go out of bounds, but that was a close call for Carwin. He was holding his shoulder a little rough after that last match, but it looks like he's feeling okay now. 2nd period, the score is 0-0. Carwin wins the flip, and he chooses down. Carwin starts 2nd period. Carwin does a quick stand-up. The Sheridan wrestler is just kind of trying to picks him up, but doesn't take him back to the mat. Now he throws in a leg for like a half cradle, but Carwin's still on his feet. When he gets an escape, minute 45 into the 2nd period, scores 1-0, Carwin in the lead.
Colby Duncan on mat number 10, just about to get underway. His opponent, Channing Lewis, a rematch from the regional championship last week where Colby Duncan won that match. 14-7, I believe. I don't know for sure, but that's a rematch for 3rd place. Colby Duncan in on a single leg. Caught underneath now.
Carwin takes a single leg shot, and he picks it up and gets it in the air, takes a Sheridan wrestler down. It's now 2-point takedown, and he's working for a cradle. He's got it, looks like he's got it locked up. He's putting him on the back. We could use a pin here, Jason. That will help team score. He's got the knee in the side. He's got all his back points counts awarded. Now he just needs to get his knee in the side and squeeze and pull and hold him there. 45 seconds left in the 2nd period. I don't know what they need. Got a pin. We got a pin. 40 seconds left in the 2nd period, so 2 minutes and 20-second fall. Joe Carwin takes 5th in the state as a sophomore.
So 2 5th places for the Brush Beat Diggers. A couple of 6th. Still looking for a 3rd. Colby Duncan gets taken down in the 1st period. He's down 2-0. Channing Lewis on top in that match. Watching for some Marino Rams out here, and I'm sure they probably changed singlets also. Need to look on mat number 5. We have Marcelino Baptista taking on Josh Altman from Paonia. Altman up 5-0.
And they're in white singlets now too. So
white singlets. Mat 4, Arashino also in that white singlet for the Marino Rams.
2 white singlets going at it down there on mat 2.
I can't see the score on Colby Duncan's match. I think he's down 3-0.
That's what it looks like.
So it looks like Channing Lewis got an escape here in the second period. Wrestlers are on their feet.
You know, they're not local wrestlers, but over on mat 7, you got Julian Pareto from our region wrestling Pyatt, the undefeated wrestler, coming into this tournament, and he got beat in the semifinals.
Well, that 120-pound bracket is tough. Probably one of the tougher brackets I've seen.
Pareto.
So Arashino wrestling on mat number 4, scores 0-0 here in the first period. Arashino going to slip around behind, pick up the 2-point takedown now. Marcelino Baptista losing his match 7-0 to Josh Altman of Paonia. Altman was ranked first in the state, and he lost in the semifinals, I believe.